Hey guys, what's going on? It's Andrew from AR Media. In today's video, I'm going to review Atomic Blonde in 4K UHD Blu-ray. I gave this a watch last night, so I want to go over the movie itself, the picture quality, if it's worth the pickup. Let's get to it. So I gave Atomic Blonde a watch last night, and this is directed by the same person that made John Wick and John Wick 2, so I really don't even want to get too in-depth with the movie here. So as a 4K community, I know that John Wick and John Wick 2 are pretty praised around here, and John Wick 2 was actually my favorite 4K of 2017 so far when I did the video. So if you're a fan of either of those movies, you will like this. This is an action-packed movie that focuses more on the action sequences and the cinematography than the story itself, although this does have a bit more story than John Wick. In this movie, you'll get action-packed, awesome sequences that just looked beautiful. You will get some lesbian scenes with Charlize Theron, and overall I could highly recommend this to anybody that's a fan of the John Wick series. You will not be disappointed upon watching this. Now let's get to the picture quality. This is a 2K digital intermediate. This was shot in 2.8K on an Arri Alexa. This is all digitally shot. There is no grain here, and it looks very, very good. Now the detail and sharpness here is good, but it is not on level with John Wick Chapter 2. So this movie looks a lot like John Wick 2, whether it be the fluorescent pink and blue neon lights, or whether it be the cinematography, whether it be the cold tones. Now this is a very cold movie, so it has that ice blue look to it. Not a lot of warm tones at all, really mostly cold tones. So I would compare this to John Wick 2 a lot, but what I will say about John Wick 2 is it is sharper and it is more detailed. On close-up shots in this, I don't find it to be as sharp as can be. There are a lot of softer shots upon close-ups, and a lot of the close-up I would just think would bring out more detail on the 4K, and really what I think that comes down to is the 2K digital intermediate here. I feel like if this was a 4K digital intermediate, this could be reference quality, but the 2K DI does leave you wanting a little more detail, a little more sharpness, and a little more depth, but not to say this is a bad transfer at all, because now let's get to the star of the show on this. The HDR and the Dolby Vision on this look absolutely fantastic. Now this is a pretty bright and vibrant movie. There's a lot of neons, whether it be luscious blues and luscious pinks, and very, very vibrant pinks and blues, and they're used often, and these pop off the screen, and the rest of the movie is very cold, so you will see the exterior, this ice blue, and there's so many nuances to the blue, especially on the Dolby Vision version, watching this on my Oppo. The colors really did blow me away. It was a very, very nice color palette. Although it stayed in the cold region, there was a lot of nuances to the colors, a lot of variances to the blues, a lot of variances when you saw the neon pinks and reds and blues, and overall fantastic image quality. Now also this has to do with the cinematography. As you guys know, if you've seen John Wick, the action sequences are beautifully shot. The cinematography in this movie really lends itself to a great 4K experience. So I think the HDR, then the Dolby Vision definitely saved this disc. Not to say the 2K digital intermediate is bad. You will get a nice uptick from the Blu-ray, but I just think it could have been better with a 4K DI like the original John Wick was, or John Wick 2, which is a 2K DI, but is as sharp as a tack. Anyway, guys, let me know what you thought of this review down below. Let me know if you plan on picking this up. Throw me a thumbs up if you like this review, and have a good night, guys.